Welcome, everybody, to another episode of Dude Check This Out, a podcast where we bring you all the best in golf, hilarious stories, viral TikToks, and all the random stuff that makes life worth it. Make sure to comment, like, and subscribe. Let's jump right in. All right, what do you think about that?
Yeah, I like. Is it different?
Well, yeah, I added the like, comment, and subscribe thing, so it's like.
Okay. I feel like a inattentive boyfriend right now, where I'm like, did you change your hair or something? I don't know. What am I supposed to be guessing?
Well, you are an intended boyfriend, and I need to talk to you about it.
Yeah. What do you want to talk about? I don't really have. I'm about to hop on Xbox with my boys, but
See, I feel like you don't pay enough attention to me.
When I pay attention to you all the time,
but you're always on the games.
Well, yeah,
games.
Sorry, I work all day and then I come home and want to like hang out and do something with my buddies. Like, sorry about that.
What about me?
What about you? We live together. I see you all the time.
I'm done. Christian, I'm done.
Oh, what are you gonna pay rent on your own? Yeah, so I thought. Yeah, we're done when I say we're done.
Don't gaslight me because my dad pays all my bills.
I ain't gaslighting you, doll. I ain't gaslighting you.
I gaslight you, doll.
You're not ready for a real conversation. See, that's the thing about you. You're always hunkered down in your own world. You don't know what the real world's like, dog. Yeah, so you want to rethink that?
I have no idea how to answer that question.
I feel like if I wanted to be very toxic, I could do it.
Do you feel like that urge is just like in you? Like you want to just like do that to someone?
No, I do want to do it as a joke, but like you got to really find the right personality to joke like that.
Joke as in like 3-year relationship kind of joke.
Yeah. I don't know, I think it's fun to tap into the dark side every now and then,
Yeah, it's just an extremely long con.
Yeah.
Of verbal abuse.
I do think about that sometimes where I'm like, man, it's been a minute since I've been in like a long-term relationship. I wonder if like some of the mannerisms will come back, because there's like certain like just things and behaviors you do as somebody in a relationship versus not. And I'm like, I wonder if I'll pick it back up or if I won't. And I'll have to like relearn it manually, Yeah,
but I feel like whenever you're in a relationship, there are aspects that are like still you. It's not like you're changing that much.
Yeah,
it's just like your kind of perspective. So I feel like you'd come back. And
yeah, I think it would too.
Beating the hell out of him. What?
What's up? No, I wouldn't do that.
That's crazy.
No, but like
assault charges or anything like that.
No, those got beaten down.
Those are off the record now.
Just like the ones that talk back, they got beaten down. I wouldn't worry about it.
Yeah,
I wouldn't.
No problem.
Don't worry your pretty little head about that.
What were we gonna say though? I cut you off.
Oh no, I have no idea. Probably wasn't going anywhere. I have those thoughts sometimes of like, just like being attentive to somebody else, like another human, more frequently. I'm like, I've had to not do that for a while now. I'm like, I wonder how I would adjust.
Are there any like prospects? Are there any, potentials out there right now?
There's one that works at the driving range.
Oh.
Now that's interesting.
Okay. Spill the tea.
So I was on a range session yesterday. It went fine. It was like 100 degrees out, which feels good to just sweat. But I felt like I was in a water park, like I was just drenched. And it was me and then another dude on the grass tees on the other side of the range. It was like probably around this time of day, like 6 p.m. And it's one of the girls that works there. Like she was coming to like pick up the buckets from the grass tees. And just like started chatting with me a little bit. The guy was like kind of in earshot, so I'm like, I can't really like, I don't feel weird. You know what I mean?
Throw them all out.
Yeah, I can't like throw out the whole playbook because there's a dude. I should have just done it. And she was like, you should like move into the shade tees, because the shade was on someone. It was like, you should move over there. It's so hot out. And I forget what I said exactly, but I was like, yeah, no, I definitely should. Like, I don't know. I should have leaned in more, but good news is I go there almost every single day. So there'll be more chances it'll happen.
Okay. So there was a little flirt going on. Okay. A little
flirty.
So you're gonna get her number next time you go.
I think that's the move. Yeah, I think it's the move.
Like that. What's his name?
His name is 5th grade, and he just called me. He wants his dumb joke back. But no, his name is no. I have no idea what her name is.
Yeah, that's cool though. That's exciting.
Yeah, and I just want, what I really want out of the situation is just free range buckets, so I could
Mhm.
just go. I'm just like, I'm here to see you. Like, you got that bucket? It's
Just
like,
chopping it up for that bucket.
I was just chopping it up. You want to go talk in the range? Can you get that bucket for me, by the way? Thank you. Yeah,
I like this. I like where this is
something cool like
going, and
that.
I think this is going to be a very healthy relationship.
Yeah, I think so too. My therapist says I should put myself into more situations for that to organically happen, and so
Mm.
this is my version of it.
I like that. I mean,
It's
dude,
yeah.
what's the best way to fucking meet someone is literally a hobby that you love doing every fucking day.
The problem is, golf is like, what was the stat? It's like 72% male, 28% female split. So it's not the correct situation. I just need to get into like walking on Saturday mornings and the weekend. I think there's like walking groups. I really need to do
Mm.
that.
I don't know. I mean, if you're already starting to chop it up with this girl, it seems like you're up right now.
Yeah, getting the
Seems like
money
you're
up.
beating the odds.
Yeah, I think so. I think so. And then
See,
there's a flurry of matches on the apps, and
oh,
half them, ghosted, half them didn't respond. So that's pretty cool.
yep. Well, that's
It's
how
just
the
how
apps
it
work.
is.
I feel like
That's how they
built
work.
into the algorithm.
Yeah, it's built in.
They're
Yeah,
actually
which is
texting you back. The algorithm just shuts them down.
I want okay. Sometimes I wonder if like my location settings are screwing me over a little bit because I have it set to only ping my location when I'm on the app. So I wonder if that makes my profile disappear
Oh,
from the GPS. Although I don't know. I'll look into that. That's new.
epiphany.
Something to think about right there.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Mm.
But yeah, how's your dating life going?
Dude, it's going great.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's kind of weird. We are just kind of going through some wedding stuff and going through like how much money we have left over and everything once we've kind of paid for most of it,
Yeah.
which is nice. So we have like a nice little cushion. So we're kind of starting to explore that world of like, okay, where could we take our honeymoon and stuff like that if we have, a
Ooh.
good amount of leftover money. So just been, just been chopping up about that. Nothing
Been chopping up.
crazy. But we got like
What's on?
2 months. Literally
Yeah.
to today. 2 months to today.
Oh shoot, it is, isn't it?
Mhm.
Oh man.
Yeah.
What's the short list for honeymoon?
Honestly, it is very short. We've talked
Yeah.
about, like, potentially going to maybe, like, California, but most recently, we've talked about going to Maine.
Ooh, that'd be fun.
We haven't gone to Maine before. Huge foodies, and we really wanna try a lobster roll. Neither of us have ever had a lobster roll, and we're like, "Dude, let's just go to the source. It's beautiful. It looks beautiful there. Like, let's just see what it's like." So, that's our
Yeah.
front runner currently.
That'd be dope. I've been wanting to do like a Northeast road trip like in the fall
Mm.
because that's the prettiest time to go. So you should do that. You should do that and then tell me how it went, and then I can just steal all your ideas.
Like it. I'll just send you pictures and, like, that's the one thing that everyone said, like, if you're
Nice.
excuse me.
That's a solid like 8-2. Yeah.
Thank you, thank you.
Yeah.
Everyone said, yeah, if you're gonna go, it's gotta be during that time where it's not like, imaginably hot where you can walk around, like, travel to all different places and stuff, so that's honestly probably where we'll go, but I don't know, anywhere with, like, a cool food scene is where we wanna be.
Word. You should go to Nigeria. They've got some. Actually, no. You should go to India. Have you seen those Indian street food videos?
Those are fucking disgusting, like, I only see the nasty, nasty ones where, like, digging shit with their hands and swirling that
Mm.
shit. Ugh.
Yeah, and then they like cut the pita with their toenail.
Ew, yeah, those people
That's
are
pretty.
disgusting.
That's pretty cool. I feel like we got to pull some of those up. I feel like.
Yeah, I think we should. Let's be real.
But yeah,
Sick.
there's been so many, and I watched the videos with somebody actually drinking it or eating it, and it's like spicy. They say it's like liquid curry. The drinks. It looks like a refreshing drink, kind of, but it tastes like curry, and I'm like, I don't know how that works.
That's disgusting. Yeah, honestly, like don't get me wrong. It looks like there's a good amount of food. And I've heard the street food is actually really good, but like we're talking
It's
about like
certain
more
parts.
touristy side. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, and
Might
then
even
you see the
search for
videos
this.
of like how they clean the pots and pans and like the dirty river water.
Yeah, it's like got bodies floating through and shit.
I'm not here to culturally judge, maybe a little bit, but sue me. I don't think I would. I don't think I would eat that, drink that.
You would try it. You gotta try
I
it
think
once, you know?
I mean, it would legitimately ruin a trip. Like you'd shit your pants and it's game over.
Yeah, I mean you'd have to. Okay, watch this.
Oh my god.
A man is cutting meat with his feet.
Oh, I mean,
Different. Culture is different. Look at this shit, man.
on the one hand, it's kind
I'm
of
like shocked and appalled.
smart, but
You got your
also
feet by my meat,
there's got to be
and
some
you
other
cutting
setup
it.
that you can do. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, I mean, I feel like I don't know what I'm trying to say. I feel like he could definitely be doing better for himself. I
Yeah.
feel like they just don't. It's whether or not they don't understand or the fact that they just don't give a shit that it's so disgusting and people are just going to eat it anyway because it's so cheap.
yeah, I think they're just like so used to it because that's the thing too is like the you just get used to the food around you and like what you
Yeah.
eat on a consistent basis. It's like I agree. It's like germ theory never made its way over, but also, I mean, if nobody's dying, then who cares? Or that's like one of the most overpopulated places in the world. So
I was about to say, there's a good chance that they also never see that person ever, even if they're alive. So they have no idea, you know?
good point. I feel like we're treading dangerous territory here.
Yeah. Yeah, we're going to get canceled.
Yeah,
Oh
100%.
my God. I do.
Oh my God, did you?
Oh, go ahead.
Go for it.
I was going to say, I do have a poop update. So if whatever you have is more important, let's do that first.
Why not? Nothing's more important than the poop update.
Okay, cool. So this is the second weekend in a row that I've pooped on Sunday.
Oh my God.
Yep.
Just on Sunday. That's interesting. So not on Saturday.
Nope, not on Saturday. Saturday is kind of like the buffer day where it just sits and sits.
The Sabbath.
And then Sunday it's like, okay, no, it's time to happen.
Yeah.
So Saturday night we're eating all the goods, we're got good amount of ice cream going. We got we're bumming out.
Loading up.
Loading up. And Saturday night rolls around and it's like maybe 11 o'clock. I'm like, man, I don't feel great, but like I'm gonna go to bed and deal with it tomorrow.
Yeah.
So
wait. You go to bed with the understanding that you're about to shit your pants.
Like, not that it's not to the point where I'm gonna shit my pants. If I had to poop, I'm gonna poop. Yeah, but it's like I can tell something's happening tomorrow. It's working. It's churning.
Yeah.
Churning.
Yeah. Okay.
So Sunday comes and it's like 5 o'clock in the morning, and Evan gets up to shit. Evan gets up to shit at 6, 7, 8.
Dude, how is that even possible?
And 9.
Oh my God. Like what kind of tonnage are you putting through at that point?
Well, so I mean, obviously by like the third or fourth time where it's less, it's thinner, more snaky. Yeah. But the fact that I pooped 5 fucking times and then rolled around and pooped 3 times Monday is alarming. That means that so much shit was sitting there, it had extra.
Yeah. Yeah, what's it called between sex periods? It's like the refractory period. There's a name for it. Like after a man reaches enlightenment and then like before you can go again.
Oh yeah,
there's
a name like a window. I don't know.
Yeah, there's a refractory period. So like that is remarkable that you can shit once an hour every hour for 5 hours.
It is. Honestly, it's also very alarming because it gets to the point, especially by like the third or fourth wipe. Sorry, Mom, if you're hearing. Third or fourth time going to the bathroom.
Yeah.
You kind of can't tell if it's poop or blood.
Yeah.
You're raw dogging the fuck out of your asshole over and over and over.
Dude, use the bidet. Use the bidet. How are you not using the bidet in these scenarios?
So, granted, Sunday wasn't like super bad where I thought I needed it, but Monday was the problem. When I had gone through all the wipes, it was so fucking raw, and then time to go, and I'm at work. It's like it stings coming out my fucking asshole,
I know exactly what you mean. When you're like, this is gonna hurt. I gotta do it anyway.
It was like literally like the first poop of the morning was not big. This is on Monday. It wasn't like big. It was more like liquid. And it fucking like immediately I dropped my phone. I'm like, my fucking arms are on my knees. I'm bent over. And it came out. I went I like immediately winced and dropped my phone because it hurt so bad.
Can I tell you something? This is not a normal experience.
No, definitely not.
That you're talking through right now.
But I kind of like that it's on record,
Yeah.
So
yeah. I get it. I like that. Yeah. People needed to know about what happened. Yeah.
So that's mine.
It's silent struggles we all go through.
Truly.
Yeah. Dude, I had one today, and like nothing was out of the ordinary. I don't think diet-wise yesterday. No, nothing was crazy. And it was one of those situations where I was like, okay, I can tell it's there, and I can tell I need to like go deal with it now. And this was like at, I don't know, 9:30 this morning. If people check my Slack, they're gonna be like, oh, he was offline at 9:30.
But I know what he's doing.
But I was in the bathroom and I was like, doing the routine, like about to drop and go for it.
Yeah.
And I felt a fart coming, and you get like an intuitive sense of where you are, of like, okay, that's a solid liquid gas. I know the 3 states matter. I know where I am right now. I grossly was overconfident in that. And like, there was no catastrophe at the bowl, but it was almost pretty bad.
Like almost blew the back out.
Yeah, almost blew the back out, and I wasn't in position to drop load, and yeah. I had to. I'm trying to think of how to say this.
You almost sat in it.
Yeah, no, kind of. I had to like clench and catch,
Got it. Yeah. You had to reset.
Yeah, it was like a play action pass. I faked the defense out. And then I had to tuck and run.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad you overcame it over.
Yeah, because it really like resets your intuition of like, oh, in the future, I know this is not a safe one. Mm-hmm. It's like a reminder.
Do you ever notice like sometimes in those moments where you catch yourself about to like not do okay, and then all of a sudden you stop having that urge, like you have to shit, like you like pinch and you pinch because it's not time to poop yet, and then it's like, when did I have to poop?
It like reset. It's like hitting the snooze. It just resets it for 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Or 9 minutes. Why the hell is the iPhone snooze 9 minutes, by the way?
I don't know.
You notice that? It's not changeable.
Well, I also never hit snooze, so
that's good.
Do you?
That's good. I do. I have a problem.
Like daily?
Yeah.
Like how many times?
Like 2 or 3. It's not
okay.
good.
Okay, that's not bad though. There are people that like miss work because they continue to hit snooze.
Oh no, that's not good.
No, yeah, you're not like that.
No, I'm not built that way.
I will. Before we move off from the poop conversation.
Yeah, of course.
The more that I experience these oddities that come out of my ass, the more I recognize why certain people blow the fucking bowl out. You walk into like a gas station bathroom or something on a whim, and the whole bowl's covered in shit. It's like, how do you fucking do that?
Yeah, it's
and
like.
Go ahead. No, sorry. Go ahead.
It's like, how do you get the 3D effect on it? Like it's not just singular direction. It's like all directions all at once.
Yeah,
everything everywhere all at once.
If I'm front to back, side to side, it's got to be getting on your butt cheeks, right?
Yeah. Oh, 100%. It's like the hippos when they have their tail going.
Yeah.
I saw 3 of those videos individually this week, unrelated to one another, and I was like, "What the hell is up with hippos?" It's like
unprompted.
Unprompted. I forgot about that.
Okay, I feel like we need to move off the poop. We've been talking about it too long.
That's fair. People are like, "Oh, you talk about golf too much." Well, this is what you get. Okay.
Yeah, it's either golf or poop. Fucking get over it.
Hand me the constructive criticism. I mean, we're gonna take a dump on it. All right.
Yeah. Fuck you, Kenneth.
That's what you get, Kenneth. You get poop. Oh man, speaking of poop, besides my cat, my friends, my family, the most consistent thing in my life has been, can you take a guess? Do you want to take a guess on this?
So besides your cat?
Yeah, besides my cat, my friends, my family, this has been the most consistent thing in my life.
Your car. No,
that's
a bad guess. That's a bad guess.
We can move on, but it's been the McDonald's $1 coffee deal on the app.
Yep.
Now, riddle me this: it's gone. There's no riddle. It's gone. It's gone. It's been there for like, I don't know, since they released the app. I don't know, like over 8 years, and it always says expires like it's a week-to-week thing where it's like, oh, it's valid from 7/1 to 7/7, and you're like, okay, well, I know it's going to renew. Like it's never not been a thing for 8 years. And then I go on the weekend, my Saturday morning coffee trip, and I'm like, it's not there. It's not on the app. There's no update. My phone doesn't need an update. Cell service is working fine. There's no deal for dollar iced coffee. And it's normally like $2.89 or something like that. And it felt like a canonical event in my life. It feels like, it's been so consistent that it's just not there anymore. And I feel like I'm going through some grief.
That's tough.
So it's tough.
That is honestly so bad for the program. That is
It is.
so
It's not a good look.
But like 8 fucking years, honestly, maybe you were the fucking one that made them be like, oh, someone's getting deals. Like they're spending so little money, but so many trips a year.
Oh yeah, and that's the thing. It's like it's a Starbucks model, right? Where the drinks the margins are what they are, but the food is where the higher margins are. So it's just an enticement to get you to spend on food, which to their credit normally did. But I don't know, man. $1 iced coffee, $1 large iced coffee. It's like when they got rid of the $1 soda, like $1 fountain drink. It's no longer there. It's Joe Biden's inflation.
Did you cry? Did you like shed a few tears?
I had to hold it back because I was driving, but it hit.
Yeah, it hit hard.
Turn on some sad tunes.
Did you have to bring that one up with a therapist?
I did. I said, "Hey, buddy." He's like, "How's your week?" I was like, "Terrible.
Fucking awful."
Get this. You won't believe it. I wonder what would happen if I went in and like acted like that was actually the most horrible topic ever. Like, I want to get to a point where I'm comfortable enough with him where I could just joke like that and it would be okay. Yeah. But I don't think we'll get there.
What do you think?
It's also a waste of money.
I was about to say, what do you think he'd say?
I think he'd be like, "Are you serious?" The thing I like about him is he's super chill. He's super like, I mean, of course, non-judgmental. Like, I think that's how every therapist should be. But he's also like super chill. Like, speaks in a nice slow cadence and like takes his time to process info, which probably all good traits. But I don't know if he would get it. I think he'd be like, "What the hell did you just say?"
He'd be like, "You're fucking crying in my office because of the $1 coffee."
Yeah, he just takes the tissues away from me. He's like, "Give me that."
It's like, "Bitch, you're not getting this back till it's back on the app."
Yeah. Yeah. He's like, "Oh, actually, we're not going to schedule. So
yeah,
I'm firing you."
He fires you. Yeah.
Yeah. So
that is super sad.
Yeah, and I think people just sleep on the apps in general. Anytime I've ever brought it up, they're like, "Iced coffee. I get one in the morning. It's like $6." I'm like, "Have you tried McDonald's? It's a hit or miss, but when it hits, it's $1."
See, I like the McDonald's app. Like, honestly, that has been such a lifesaver. Like, if I'm needing to get breakfast in the morning or something, I'll go to McDonald's and the line is crazy, but no one goes to the fucking pickup or no one goes to the curbside. It's like, why are you not doing that? It's so convenient.
Because I don't like eating or consuming food if I know somebody didn't have to walk and put more effort into delivering it to me. I don't want it. So I'm right there with you. Like, especially if it's in a monsoon or if it's like super cold and snowy, I want them walking out there.
Definitely, because I'm not walking to the place. Yeah. They're gonna walk to me.
And I'm certainly not gonna sit in my air-conditioned car and go through the drive-thru. No, sir.
Yeah, dude. Like, when it was like 100 fucking degrees or something not too long ago, I remember I just like rolled up to there and I rolled my window down thinking, okay, I'll just keep it down that way. I don't have to do it when they walk up. And I immediately saw the fucking heat coming off the ground. I'm like, fuck that shit. Roll it up, put it on the curbside. And you walk to me.
That's the same energy as people that get like Domino's delivered in the middle of like a sleet storm. And it's like 45 minutes away. Are you that kind of person? Are you that dude?
Well, maybe, kind of, in a way. Example, yesterday, actually, there was a huge, you might have actually heard about it, the huge crash on I-70.
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
Semi into the U-Haul.
Yeah.
Crazy. And so, of course, like, all of fucking Stadium was a shit show.
Okay.
And so we ordered to go. We ordered food on the apps and had someone bring it to us. We're like, it'd take too long if they did it, if we did it. So.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah,
that's cool. Did anybody die in that wreck? Because it looked pretty bad.
The 2 people in the U-Haul died.
Holy shit! So, like, what happened? Like, a semi went over the median?
Yeah, so the semi actually got cut off. The driver cut the semi off, and then it swerved to miss it, popped a tire, and blew over the median, crashed into a car, and then the U-Haul couldn't stop in time and rammed to the front while the semi was like still kind of moving, and just crushed the whole front of the U-Haul.
Holy God.
Yeah, all cool shit.
That's pretty cool. That's
Respectfully.
wicked. That's yeah. I laugh because that's
Yeah.
terrible. I mean, that's
It's horrible.
horrifying.
Yeah, and like it's crazy to think that you could just be doing nothing, not any involvement whatsoever with anyone, no problems on the road, and yet you could die. You could use your life because someone else that's not even involved in the semi fucks up.
Yeah.
Nuts.
So when when people talk about shit on, I don't know, a podcast, maybe it's not so serious,
Yeah,
maybe
right.
it's when you think about people eating Indian food, cut up on somebody's toe, maybe it's not that serious, and maybe it's okay to laugh at it,
I think we should.
yeah, because the universe is infinitesimally small and also so massive that maybe it's okay to be right here, right now, talking about your shits.
I like that. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
deep.
Maybe
I
something
will
to think
say
about.
the shit, like whenever I think about a big wreck like that, it honestly
I
kind of
thought you were gonna transition into poop. I was like, "Where's he going with
wrecked in the bowl the other day. No, like you look
Yeah.
at all the videos on Instagram and shit of people like swerving through traffic. It's become a culture of
Oh,
like
yeah.
driving crazy through traffic and swerving in between. It's like those people
Oh,
are doing that daily, and that's just like one. I don't know. I could talk about
yeah.
it forever. It's just crazy.
I did see a video of this guy like purposely driving in the wrong lane and then swerving right at the end, and
Yeah, I
just like
saw
acting
that.
like it was funny. I was like, "Holy shit, no, thank you."
What would you even do? Like, which way? Okay, cars coming at you. Which
Yeah.
way do you turn? Do you turn left or do you turn right to avoid?
Right,
Right.
always
Yeah.
right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because they're
because
going.
I think that's the instinct for us Americans. Unless you're in the UK and then you turn left, you grab a cheeky point and you
Yeah, because
turn
they would be
left.
on the other side.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for some reason.
Losers.
Yeah, you turn right. No, I think about that a lot. I'm like, what if this guy just like came across my lane? What would I do? That those thoughts always come in my head when I'm driving. It's like,
Yeah.
Something. To
That's
think
why you just
about.
drive faster than everyone, and then you avoid conflict.
Yeah, it's like that MythBusters episode where they said if you run in the rain, you'll get more wet, so it's better to walk. So it's like the opposite of that. It's like you have less chance of being in a car wreck if you just go faster than everybody because you're in the car for less time. Ergo, less chance of getting in a wreck.
If you're under 13, all of this is factual evidence.
Yeah. It's just basic. I mean, tell me where I'm wrong. You're gonna look at me and you're gonna tell me that I'm wrong.
Just think, when you get your permit,
Yeah.
the instructor is gonna tell you that. So like, learn it now, understand it, and then you'll succeed in your test.
It's simple game theory. Like the instructor's not gonna tell you, because if everybody was doing it, then everybody would be in more danger. But if just one person's going faster, then it's better. It's a classic game theory scenario.
Yeah. Exactly. Like that's why it's the same reason you don't poop in a urinal is because it's set for a reason.
Yeah, but
Why
if
we
one
have to-
person, it's just more convenient for one person. You can't have everybody doing it, but sometimes you just got to be a trailblazer and do what's good for you and disregard everybody else.
Exactly.
So
Be
that's
the
just my
trendsetter.
position. Yeah, be the shit the
Be the urinal
shit
pooper.
setter. Yeah. Oh, speaking of game theory, that almost that exact scenario happened. It was in it was an elective, it was a philosophy course at Mizzou. But the professor did this scenario and there was like 150 people in the class. It was like an intro class. And through the clickers, like you can click in to answer questions during class so they know that you're there and participating. And one of them was like, okay, if I forget the exact scenario, but it was like, okay, 150 people. If 120 people select option B, then everybody gets 5% bonus on the test. But if more than 30 people don't select it, then nobody gets it. And so the game theory was like, but if a certain number don't select it and a few number do select it, the few that do select it get like 10%.
Oh.
That was a horrible way of setting it up, but it was basically a practice in like, what's the mass audience going to do versus like a few really selfish people. And we ended up failing it. And nobody got extra points because like 3 or more people over the limit selected the 10% option. So nobody got extra credit. It was wild.
Damn.
Yeah.
That would piss me off.
I was sitting there like, there's no way that these numbnuts are going to select 10%. Just everybody get 5. That's clearly the right choice. And I was like, I think this is a really good lesson and just learning how selfish and against the common good some people are. And I think that explains a little bit about human behavior.
I think they should be in a U-Haul truck.
Oh, shit.
Respectfully, of course.
Dunk. Got him.
Yeah. Like if you're one of those people.
Yeah. Get in Minecraft in Call of Duty. Yeah. Oh, dude, I was binging down a rabbit hole of Minecraft horror mods, and some of them are terrifying.
Really?
It was just like on like YouTube recommended stuff. Yeah, like it'll put a bunch of ambient sounds in there and like just randomly teleport you to like a nightmare scenario. It was pretty horrifying, actually.
Huh. Are the graphics like more than blocks?
No, it's like the same. It's based on the same like physics and engine. Like everything's the same. It's just like you'll be like building your house or something, and then you'll wake up in the morning and there'll be a sign outside the house that says "I'm watching you," or like just like crazy random shit like that. That doesn't sound that scary, but when all of them are happening together, you're like, oh, this is actually a terrifying game.
Yeah, I'll have to look into that. You said it was just a video on YouTube?
Yeah, it was like one of those weird videos that was made 8 years ago, and it's just like randomly like, oh, this is in your recommended feed, and then everybody on the comments is like, you didn't search for this just popped up. And yeah, accurate.
That's funny. That's cool.
Yeah. Speaking of horror scenarios, dude, you remember I was telling you about that Sam's Club thing last week?
Yes.
You got the Sam's Club membership? Dude, I've been there 3 times now, and every time it feels super hostile, and I don't know what's going on. I feel like everyone's looking at, maybe it's just me, but everyone's looking at me, and like people are rude, and the cashier and the person like ringing out your receipt at the end are just like dicks. I'm like, I don't know if it's just this one Sam's Club, but the vibes are fucked, my guy. The vibes are not good. I just want my rotisserie chicken and I want to walk out.
I was gonna say, do you notice it's like only employees, or are you also like noticing customers staring at you?
Everyone. I think it's customers. Maybe it's because I came from a workout and like one of the shirts I wear is a little bit tight. You can kind of see my nips. I think that was part of it.
No, it's
I think it was
just
self. I was like making it. I was like putting that thought into the universe and then making it real. But no, it's like it was the patrons, it was the employees, it was the person at the door. Because I was making a joke because there was somebody in front of me that had like 1,000 items in their basket, and like I don't know how many they have to scan, but they have to scan like 5 or 7 of them or something. You know what I mean? And I only had 2, and I had it in my Aldi's bag because they don't provide you bags. You have to bring your own. So I have my own Aldi's bag. Yeah. And I was like, I got an easy one for you. Haha, LOL. And she's like, you think this is easy? And I was like,
what the fuck?
I was like, what are you talking about?
Yeah,
but it wasn't.
It is too fucking easy.
Yeah, she wasn't saying it in a joking way. She was like, you think this is easy? And I'm like, I don't even know what to say. I was like, haha, just had my AirPods in. Like,
was she like 50 plus and a smoker?
Yeah.
What the fuck? Yeah.
Actually, yes.
Yeah. She was. Adds up. That's funny as fuck. Honestly, I feel like that same scenario is happening everywhere. I feel like the universe is just fucking, everyone's pissed. Everyone, like a lot of people are just fucking angry, especially in the customer service field. So I walked into UPS last night, and I actually worked at this UPS like before I even started like really getting into like normal jobs, and the vibe is just fucking terrible. I walked in, all I had to do was drop this box off, and there's this dude that walked in, and this like college girl was being fucking nasty at this dude in front of me, and he was being so sweet and nice. I'm like, stop! Like I want to be like, chill out. Like what the fuck is your problem? And then I dropped my box off, and she's like,
was she the employee or was she the
employee
customer in line? Oh, okay,
employee. And she's like, what, do you want your receipt? And I was like, yes, please. I would like my receipt. And I just wanted to be like, fuck you, bitch.
Yes, I would like my receipt, bitch.
But it's like, it just seems like a lot of people are fed up with life right now. Honestly.
Yeah. My theory is that people go on like vacation and do traveling in July, and then August is like the Sunday. It's got that Sunday feel to it, especially if you're in school or like around a school schedule where like June is Friday, July is Saturday, August is Sunday. And I think people just got the Sunday scaries right now. You know,
they do.
It's hot. It's hot. It's irritable.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's 100 fucking degrees out. Yeah. Dude, every time I walk outside, I'm like, I'm just going to go die. I think that's what I'll go do. I'll just die and then I'll be okay.
Yeah. Well, Maddie was like, the other day, she was like, Evan, let's go on a walk. I was like, okay, that's fine. It's fucking hot. I'm wearing all
Yeah,
black. Sure, I'll go on a fucking walk with you. And
with
she's
your
like,
hoodie.
she's gonna go. She's like, well, let's go down to the end of Primrose, which I don't know. Did you ever like go deep back into those?
Yeah, it's like it's close to like a half mile, isn't it? Back that way.
Yeah, it's not easy. Also, it's like it got a bunch of hills, and I'm not a walker, so like,
Is it like that hill curve and then it's pretty flat near the end of it?
yeah, like once you get up top to the end of Primrose, it's pretty flat.
Okay, yeah.
But I was like, it's 96 degrees right now. I'm not walking to the fucking end of that thing. And we walked halfway, and she's fucking like, she's like, it's so fucking hot. I'm like, and your ass wanted me to go all the way to the fucking end? Yeah, no thanks.
Plus, it's over black asphalt, isn't it?
Yeah, like fuck that shit.
That's the thing that's really bad. That like the parking lot in my apartment to the gas station behind me is all like black asphalt. So usually in the afternoon, I'll like eat lunch and then I'll get that afternoon lull, and I'm like, I'm just gonna go to the gas station and get like a drink or something.
Yeah.
And on that walk, I'm like, I feel like I'm in an oven because it's just.
Well, when you can see it, it's like, oh, I'm gonna die.
Yeah. I'm just gonna go die right now.
Wild.
Yeah.
Wild.
Don't get me wrong. I like getting a good sweat. I like feeling, again, like I'm in a water park, just like sweating it all out. Feels good sometimes, but you got to really plan your day around it. You gotta be like, okay, I'm gonna sweat and be a maniac right now, and then I have to like shower and then be done.
Yeah, like I'm so on the same page with that. I hate being fucking sweaty unless I have the ability to shower and I like want to exercise or do something like that. I just can't. I look back on my childhood, and there would be times where we would be like heat of the summer running around all day, and then we would just like go do other activities and sweating, and you just like dry off. And the thought of that is fucking nasty now. Like if I don't shower after I sweat, don't talk to me. Like I'm not happy. I feel like shit. I feel nasty. Like I don't know how we could do that.
Yeah. These are the real problems.
Truly.
Yeah. What else you got?
One of the things I wanted to get your opinion on.
Okay.
So I told you about what happened to my 3-iron, right?
Yeah.
So blew the head off. Shaft is crap.
Yeah.
Rewind that. Do you think, first off, I should transition it to a steel shaft or just buy a new graphite shaft?
What are your other irons? Are they also graphite?
They're steel.
They're steel. Do you plan on having steel long term for them?
I don't know. That's the thing. Like I liked having graphite for this one. And I kind of feel like my irons are a little too heavy, and that's because of the steel. Like I think I could go down a little bit on the shaft. So like if I would do that eventually, I was thinking of just taking it to steel, but because it wasn't steel originally, I just don't know.
I don't think it would make a difference. I mean, you can put whatever head on whatever shaft for the most part.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think it. I would just try to match the weight that you're going for on the irons. So like if you want to make them lighter, then I would just try a lighter one on the 3-iron and then decide like, hey, do I want to do a lighter one? I just want to go back to normal.
That's true. That's a good point. Because I was also thinking about like the shaft itself. I was able to find like I could technically cut it down. It would probably take like, I don't know, half an inch off, maybe a full inch. So then at the same time, it's like, okay, well, I could use the same shaft. It has a new grip on it and everything, but also it's now shorter. So the loft is going to go up. It's going to not feel the same. Like, I wonder if I would just hate that versus just trying to get a new shaft where I could actually either extend it or keep it at what it was. I just don't know. I don't know where to start. I don't know what feels right.
I'd probably go for the longer one because you could always shave it down, right? Like you have that tool thing that you're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
You can grind it down. So I'd probably just start with the longer option and then just grind it if you want.
Okay. Good idea.
Yeah.
What would you do? Would you go steel?
I don't know. It could be fun to get like a senior flex graphite shaft and just like whip that thing.
It would be terrible.
Oh yeah, it would be awful. Just have like the slowest swing speed and just like crunch a 3-iron like 150. That'd be pretty cool.
I would be embarrassed.
Check out my fairway finder. That'd be awesome.
Well, it was fucking, it was like a 215-yard fairway finder for a while until it broke.
Yeah, that thing's legit. Speaking of new clubs, Denton he got his putter. He found a Facebook Marketplace one.
Ooh.
Of like that Ping Anser 2, the graphite looking one. It's pretty sick.
Is it a shiny black or is it matte black?
No, it's like a matte. It's like a gunmetal look. So it's like not quite black, not gray. It's kind of in between. It's pretty hot. It's not my thing. Like I was putting with it. It feels good. Like it's a great putter. It's just not the feel I like. It feels so manual as opposed to like my putter that I have. It feels like it just kind of putts itself.
Is that because it's like is that because it's a blade?
Yeah, it's just the weight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you still liking your new putter though?
Oh yeah.
Dude, that thing's so sick.
It's so nice. Yeah, we're making putts. Although it's funny, Den and I went out Sunday and played just some of the worst golf of our life. After like 2 holes, we're like, scramble. We're like, yeah, let's just scramble.
That's
So we still didn't shoot excellent, but it was just like at a certain point, I was like, you know what? I feel like I've never held a golf club before. Let's just hit some shots. Who cares? Why not?
Yeah.
It was just not an excellent display of golf.
What's happening?
I think a U-Haul just went through.
God damn it. Well, that was all that I had. Was there anything else that you wanted to talk about this week?
Nah, man, that's all I got.
Okay.
Just I'll be out on a trip. Although the episode should go up as normal, clips should go up as normal. But yeah, I'll be outie in Seattle in the PNW as they call it, the Pacific Northwest. And yeah, we're gonna see what's up.
Hunting local mills.
Yeah, dude, I want to see if those ads are lying to me. I just want to know.
Please keep us posted. Let's check back next week for his MILF adventure and see what happens or what he caught.
Yeah, I'm down for that.
Which STD he came back with. And on that note, we'll see you guys next week.
Doodles.